Hello, I'm Fairuz Azli, the founder of Academy for Managers. Thank you for taking some time out from your busy day to watch my video series on becoming a better manager. In this video, I will be talking about the difference between an average manager and a great manager. So let's start with a simple question of what is a manager? Well, while the question is quite simple, the answer to this question is not so simple. Different organizations have their own way of defining a manager. You may be called a manager in your organization, but someone else doing exactly the same thing in another organization may not be called a manager. In the simplest term, I define a manager as someone who manages something. Based on this definition, you are a manager if you are managing staff, or managing clients, or even if you're managing a property. So how can you tell the difference between a manager that is doing his or her job and a manager that is performing really well in his or her job? What is the difference between an average manager and a great manager? The best description that I have come across was made by Marcus Buckingham. Reading it for the first time made me stop and think about the way I behave as a manager. I revisit it again and again because in my case, it really keeps me on track for being the best manager I can be. In his excellent management book, which he co-wrote with Kurt Kaufman, First, Break All the Rules, Marcus Buckingham says, an average manager plays checkers while a great manager plays chess. You see, the game of checkers is slightly simpler than the game of chess. To win the game, you still need a plan, and you still need to coordinate the movements of all your pieces. However, all the pieces are the same, and they move the same way. To play the game of chess is slightly more complicated, let alone to win it. Each piece moves in a different way, and to win, you need to understand how each piece moves and carefully think how best to use the moves. So what has the game of chess got to do with being a manager? Like the chess pieces, our team members have their own unique ability and their own weaknesses. As humans, we are not perfect. We're good at certain things and not so good at other. This is what distinguishes great managers from average managers. Great managers know the unique ability of each one of their team members. They focus on working on enhancing the strength of their team member so that they can be the best at what they're good at, while building support around their weaknesses. The term unique ability was made popular by Dan Sullivan, and there is a separate video in our library that talks about this concept in a lot more detail. So which one are you? Are you an average manager? Or are you a great manager? If you are an average manager, what are you going to do to become a great manager? If you think you are already a great manager, what are you going to do to maintain this position? That's all that we have for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you get lots of value from this short video. We have more videos and articles, especially for managers, on www.academyformanagers.com. If you'd like to continue to receive updates from me, please subscribe to my newsletter. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me on my email, or you can use the contact form on my website.